church. Well, it has now sparked up to something huge in the country. Over the weekend, yesterday there was this mass protest. Yesterday there was this mass protest at the church, and it did not only brought to members of the church, but also there were community members. There were community members who also joined members of the church in putting stop a halt to this whole gay marriage and gay right. But well, I tried to search the scripture last night. I tried to search the scripture to know actually um, whether there is a passage in the Bible that talks about gay rights, giving right to men getting married, or woman and woman getting married. I actually I have been searching, but I'm yet to see um, anything of such. So I don't know where this is coming from, especially from the United Methodist Church, a bishop at that, that will be supporting this whole gay right, supporting gay marriage, and I think this is in my mind. This is wrong, I would say, and I think the Liberia Council of Churches will have to speak to this. They will have to come out to this and say something about this, because you cannot continue to remain silent about this issue. It has to do with life. It has to do with the growth of the church. It is something that is bringing the church to public disrepute. The church is a temple of God. Is the place where um, um, the word of God should be preached. In fact, I don't want to talk about this alone, but let me let you know that this morning we will have at 9 o'clock in studio as our guest, Montserrat County District 3 Representative Honorable Sumo K. Moba. Representative Sumo Moba will sit with us this morning, and we will have a conversation. We'll talk about uh, national issues. We'll talk about the legislature. We'll talk about the government, and we'll talk about his district. We'll go in depth and talk about the things he's doing in his district. So Sumo Moba will sit with us at 9 o'clock, and of course we have. But I will invite my colleague, my female colleague, Princess Kamara. Princess will come this morning. Princess, can you please come? Let's hear because um in fact there are people who are even asking questions at the kind of Georgie. I mean, supporting. Just sit right here, supporting this whole gay marriage thing, and I don't know from how is whether it is scriptural or what. I don't know, but um, I think the church or the Liberal Council of Churches uh, should speak to this. Josh, please come to studio. Josh, should come and say something about this, because this is getting very serious now in our country, where we see uh, people are uh, uh, supporting this. And I saw a video on the social media. Bishop Choir is kind of saying all sort of things. But Princess is a female and she's a professional journalist. Princess, it's a pleasure this morning having you on the Kear Morning Show. Welcome you on the afternoon edition of our show here. But welcome to the Kear Morning Show.
Yeah, morning, Jefferson, morning to those factors. Let me first apologize. I got a bit of cold. Yeah, before too much. Yeah,
that's
man.
The effect of the weekend.
Okay. During the weekend on yesterday, every one of us watched this video that was online. The It was alleged that the UMC, that's the United Methodist Church, was conducting or same-sex marriage in one of the branches at the New Georgia area, the end. But then there is something far from that. That was just a Roman or Jeff. Let me say that that's not true. First of all, we as journalists, we must be able to give out the rightful information.
You're right.
Yeah, we must tell the people, the public, because they want to hear what's actually happening. And that particular thing about same-sex marriage yesterday was false. It was not what took place at that particular place.
Okay.
We've been reporting on the news. You follow that the UMC have been into this misunderstanding with the, when the head bishop removed some of the pastors. With this, there was something that, still alleging, because they are not full facts. Because when you preach to the people, I even had some argument this morning with one of our followers online, and he was like,
a journalist,
journalists. That you people reach out to them. We don't come here to just say things because we want to say them. We too, we go in depth. We reach out. So we don't want to be the kind of journalists that will just see things on Facebook. We say, yeah, like you. So this is what happened. Due to some of these alleged stuff that the head bishop at the UMC removed some pastors due to claims that they were not in support of same-sex marriage or marriages. So some of those pastors, they left because they were suspended. There were this, in-house wrinkling stuff.
Yeah, like Pastor Elijah Daji.
Thank you. Definitely. We've been reporting these things. So it was on yesterday. Because normally from what we gather, the UMC is a whole leadership stuff. You don't just remove pastors.
Sure.
It's not like our normal Pentecostal thing. We can say, okay, this is a resident pastor. Anytime the pastor get ready and say, "Mommy, the pastor will preach." No, they go for an annual convention. It's doing the convention, then the bishop will announce new set of pastors to spearhead the affairs of the church. So now the members are saying, this bishop, he do not have the right to remove any pastor illegally.
Okay.
So there where the entire this protest.
There should be a consensus.
Thank you. So then, because of that, those who were protesting yesterday were arrested. The church, the members, and few community dwellers from that end. But the thing about this information thing, Jefferson is a serious thing in this country. The way we are not supporting these things. Those who even found at the UMC for even opening room for such discussion in the church. Why should a church even go to that particular thing? And you listen to Pastor Daji, the suspended pastor.
Yeah.
He said his suspension was based on his refusal.
Yeah, to support
the lesbian, the gay,
the same-sex,
the
LGBT.
Exactly. And the bishop, the head bishop, remained silent. You see why it resulted to?
He doesn't want to
speak. He doesn't want to speak out. And we are trying to, Jeff, I told someone this morning, I said, if it costs for us to reach to him and put our cameras and say, you have to address this thing. We are all Christians. This is a shame. Other religion will laugh at us. This is what we're not supporting it, but yet it's that these things should not be in church. Today the Romans went out. It was seems that nobody got married at the church. They will clear that. Nobody, not the United Methodist Church. There were no marriage or any of such conducted on yesterday.
So it wasn't about same-sex marriage.
It wasn't.
Okay.
It was about this particular in-house regularity with the church.
Yeah.
Where the suspension of these pastors.
Suspension.
And the members so love these pastors because we're not one pastor. More than I was more than 3-4 pastors that were suspended.
And they continue to say their illegal suspension is their adverse things or on this same-sex marriage, supporting gay rights and what have you in the church. And so because they're against it, so they were allegedly being, in fact, they were suspended.
Those were all Romans because we didn't hear from the bishop.
And the thing is, he does not want to speak to the press. He does not want to
what we will do if the bishop want to use, all platforms this morning, sending out this particular message, Jeff, it's a warning. You talk about the Council of Churches. You saw the release, the upper release.
Okay.
Yeah, the upper release, and they spoke about that thing. And they called for calm. They didn't address it from what the public, started for for what was sent out in the public
Okay.
because they don't want to give it credence. But yet and still, they call for calm.
Mm.
They call for calm. They say calm should be restored in the church. So whatever issues the Methodists are facing, we want them to be able to control a jet. That's the thing. So this particular thing, let's clear a fight for in the public, saying marriage of men are getting married. No, it's not true. It's not true. There was no marriage of such conducted on yesterday. We investigated.
Mm.
If you follow this morning, you will know that. In fact, none of such. It was even yesterday the one I saw on the second, the UMC. I saw on the second, they started to put some measures in place. You want it one? Yeah, if you want it, tear up.
Yeah, go ahead.
So this entire thing
Mm.
is something that we are not supporting the same-sex marriages in Liberia, Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
But again, we want people to stop carrying this, those informations that have the propensity to undermine our religion.
Okay.
So that's it. So far, there was no marriage of such conducted yesterday. Let's establish that.
Okay.
The noise, the protest at the church, the edifice, it was based on the leadership, the removal, all the suspicion of pastors.
Okay.
So that's it.
Wow. Well, we hope that, and I like the way you put it, because these things, when these things are happening, I mean, it creates tension.
Oh, yeah.
It brings mixed interpretation, mixed feelings, especially to Liberians. And I saw it was not only members of the church, but even community dwellers came out.
Some people even went to buy gas. They said,
And I saw it. I saw Bishop Choir's vehicle. It was damaged because people were chasing him. They chased after him. It was damaged. It's blue vehicle.
If the police were not there on yesterday,
this would have resulted to something different.
If the church was going to burn down.
Imagine.
Maybe you are going to be hearing about the bishop and that this morning. Don't be surprised. One morning you even get up from bed, they say, Jefferson did this thing. Jefferson, you know the issue of women in this country. Sometimes we need to investigate. Okay. And this is the time journalists play their role. Because the public wants to know the truth. So we can come back and say, oh yeah, that's true, the people were getting married. Right. Jefferson is a lot. There was not of such, no marriage conducted yesterday. All those videos, blah, blah, blah. And one of the things that even making me so annoyed that the bishop does not want to speak out, you saw a video where he was even condemning the act. He condemned the act and said none of such should be accepted in the church. Videos. So today, if we can have pastors who are suspended come and say, the bishop said, because we're not in still on gay right business, so we should remove, he will remove her from our post. Then why the bishop can speak? We gave the bishop 24 hours ultimatum to speak to the media. Jefferson people need to come and clear them the doubt.
Bishop Choir actually you have to speak to these things because this is not what the church was built for, and we hope that these things will be resolved. Well, Princess, thank you so much for your input this morning, and I really do. Okay, pleasure. Princess Kamara is my colleague here at a Kear Radio, and of course, she's just been providing in her own analysis. We've been talking about this whole gay right coming to Liberia and people in support of what aid. And let me recognize a few of our followers this morning on Facebook. Something Weah is following. Alison Fifilas Molly says, this is not good for our nation. Why should a bishop even say such thing within the house of God? It was an insult to the Christian community. Michael Fast Thinking Paul says, I'm following from St. Paul Bridge Youth Association office. Michael is the acting president of the St. Paul Bridge Youth Association. Mr. Garcia Way says, good morning. I'm following from Old Road, Smart Road Community. Thank you so much. Thanks to all of you. Share the video, share the live. Invite others to follow. This morning, like I said, we'll have in studio Montserrat District and 3 representative Sumoke Moba, and we will have a lengthy conversation. It is an hour and a half conversation we're going to have here this morning. I'm told the lawmaker is almost here. But this issue is alarming. President Bouaka also, over the weekend, President Bouaka departed Liberia for Rome, Italy. The president has gone to attend the World Food Forum. And this World Food Forum was organized or is being organized by the World Food Program of the United Nations, one of the arms of the United Nations. And of course, President Bouaka, while there, and today will do the opening. You give the opening remark, the opening statement of this forum. What does it? Uh, what does it mean for our country? How does Liberia benefit from this travel? So one of the pillars of the rest agenda of President Bouaka's government is agriculture, and so when it comes to food security, all of these things, and as part of the dedication, as a matter of fact, the Minister of Agriculture, Dr. Alexander Nuta, is on that trip. Minister of Information, and other key officials of government are also on that trip with the president, and well, we hope that the president and his officials will have, which is normally done, will have this side meetings, and so that, because we are lacking this whole thing about food security, in our country. Liberia is still not food sufficient, so we need these meetings, these engagements, these conferences, these programs, these forums. It's not only Liberia that is attending, but uh, other world leaders, stakeholders, civil society groups are also attending, youth groups as well, they are also attending this World Food Forum. Uh, well, it is, we're having a technical issue, and we're working on it. Our technician is working behind the scene. Those of you on Facebook, you're following us, we apologize. We're having a technical issue. Our technician is working behind the scene, making sure that we come on. He's making sure that we come on this morning. Alexi is trying to have some issues with us this morning. Yes, but this is it. The Kear Morning Show is on Kear Radio, and of course, our FM 95.9. Incoming Belgian Governor is watching. Aloysius Brooks Kear. He says, "Good morning." He says, following from Lower Margibi County. Thank you so much, Aloysius, for always following us. Incoming Belgian Governor says he's following from his office. All right, so we will take a break, and of course, we'll take a break. And yes, come back, see what we can do. So we take a break to transition a little bit. Yes, Josh, please. We'll take a break to have a little. Okay. All right. So let's take this break to be right back.
This is Amazing Kear Home Health Services. This is a home health agency. We send nurses and home health aides to patients' homes and take care of them, provide medical and non-medical services for them in their homes. So that's what we're doing. This is the office space where the high-end process is rendered.
Also the assisting admin at Amazing Kear. I've been with this company since 2014 when we were making nothing. And we were literally in the basement of our apartment. This is how growth have brought us this far. 2-bedroom apartment, and we were literally using the basement and the garage space to carry on this business. And because of growth, we moved here on 2019, and we've been here since 2019 doing this. And God has been so faithful along the way, and we're still going strong. You can see, this is the office of Amazing Kear. We want to welcome the Kear Network in here.
This is Amazing Kear Home Health Services. This is a home health agency. We send nurses and home health aides to patients' homes and take care of them, provide medical and non-medical services for them in their homes. So that's what we're doing. This is the office space where the high-end process is rendered.
Also, the assistant admin at Amazing Kear. I've been with this company since 2014 when we were making nothing. And we were literally in the basement of our apartment. This is how growth have brought us this far. 2-bedroom apartment, and we were literally using the basement and the garage space to carry on this business. And because of growth, we moved here on 2019, and we've been here since 2019 doing this. And God has been so faithful along the way, and we're still going strong. You can see, this is the office of Amazing Kear. We want to welcome the Care Network in here.
Okay, so welcome back, folks. Welcome back to the Care Morning Show here. Kai and his entourage are already in Italy. They're in Rome. And the president will open the forum today. He will do a speech. The president will do his keynote speech, the opening remarks on today. Like as part of the arrest agenda, um, agriculture is one key component of of the arrest agenda. So when the president is attending these forums, it brings relief to Liberians. It is a good sign because, trust me, this is what everyone wants to see. Everyone wants to know, you know, when the president makes a trip, it is not just to travel and go, but the essence of the forum, what kind of engagement the president uh, is having, with people. So yes, it is a wonderful one. uh, it is a wonderful one as President Boakai leaves the country. And sometimes I hear people, oh, the president travels a lot, the president do this. But once we agree, once the travel is in the interest of the nation, uh, the only thing our disappointment will be sometimes is um, some of those things when the president travels and don't bring back to the country does not benefit, so it becomes a problem. But we, 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 we hope that this forum, as the president has gone to attend, will, you know, bring good to our country. And of course, Liberia stands to benefit a lot from the forum, as there are other leaders who are also attending this World Food Forum. And the United Nations has been one of the supportive arms of Liberia, especially FAO when it comes to food production in Liberia. FAO has been supporting Liberia in its agricultural sector, uh, providing farmers with, and even the national government with agricultural tools and cash crops and other things once it has to do with agriculture. So the United Nations has been there all through, especially FAO. They've been here since the outbreak of our civil war, and they've been supporting Liberia. So it is a good thing. It's a good news. We hope we wish the president well. He and his team as they are there in in Italy. We wish President Bouakai and his team well, so that Liberia can benefit a lot from this World Food Forum. I'm seeing on Facebook, education is an important component of Kear Humanitarian Foundation. On yesterday, we apologize that the conversation with the CEO didn't come to you. But yes, it was not on the radio, but it was on the social media on our Facebook page. It was live. Many people followed, and they had conversation with the CEO. Comments were left, and the CEO tackled and issued. In fact, he addressed those comments, those who raised concern, especially a guy from the United Methodist. Is it not the African Zion? Yes, from the Zion University, AMEZU. Yes, the CEO had a conversation, with him, and so this is it. Like I said, it is not only on the radio, but you also follow our page, our Facebook page, and the YouTube channel. You followed, and then some of these things you see. Uh, they 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 see you address some of the issues. So sometimes we might not see them on the radio. There will be a post on our page. There will be a live video on our page where things will be happening. Information will be shared. So if you followed, it will be nice. So education is one of the key components. The CEO has lots of interest in education, and we keep talking about education on this radio every now and then. Our CEO has a lot of interest when it comes to education. He does not take education lightly. He believes in education. He believes that he wants every child, he wants Liberians everywhere to have a knowledge of education. And so that's what happened yesterday, what he discussed. And so take it seriously. I'm seeing on Facebook students are agitating. There's some protest ongoing. The caption is that there are students, protesting for the reopening of schools. I don't know which school is that. I saw it on this platform. I'm trying to check it out again uh, to see. I'm trying to check it out to see. Uh, hey my God. Hey my God. Hey my God. Hey my God. Okay. I think I've gotten it. Yeah, children protest for the reopening of schools. I'm seeing lots of students in the middle of the road with tires. I don't know, but students in their uniforms. They are in their uniforms. I'm trying to locate this particular area. It's on Kear Street. Yes, yes, this is on Kear Street. I'm seeing the area. I can identify this. It's on Kear Street. Yes, just at the intersection of Kear Street and Kear and Johnson Street intersection, and you see students are running. Uh, there's a government school there, right at Kear and Johnson Streets. There's a there's a government school. I'm seeing police also directing the children, to go somewhere just around the Takunje area there. That's what I'm seeing there now. But well, I don't know what is happening, but the caption is children protest, and you see that they're all young, small children, kids, young children, elementary students. Wow, this is, I don't know what is it. The nature of their protest. Seeing some students sitting in the middle of the road with tires. They're sitting on stools, and the police have already come there. I'm sure the police have calmed the situation because I can see telling them to leave the streets and leave the road, to not block the road. They have benches on the road, so the police are telling them. I see a police officer carrying this bench, but the students are still agitating. They are still agitating. What is happening in this country? Every small thing is all about protest, and a group of them from other area running coming to join them. in the protest. Wow, 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 wow. Um, well, this is Liberia, folks. This is the Kia Money Show on Kia Radio. We take a break and then we just open the lines and hear you a bit and what you have to say, President White, on this whole gay rights, the whole issue of the United Methodist Church and everything. Yesterday there was a serious protest that went on. The 72nd area. It led to even the demolition of Bishop Choir's vehicle. I saw his blue vehicle. The whole view mirror got damaged on the driver's side. Yeah, it's got damaged. Thanks to the Liberian National Police for calming the situation. And, thanks to LMP for at least intervening and calming the situation. So let's take a break and be right back.
Our community not safe when it's come to the people area. The people not able to control their people. They will people up when it rain fall. The water bring it to us, and we down and go. Our well is polluted, so we really crying, calling upon the government to come our rescue. To even get out here to go in the market, not easy for us. You have to jump over 4 to 5 part of people before you go to buy your food. When you come from buying your food, you cook, no way to eat. Because imagination to take care of people. So if back in the community will not follow people on the road. And then that leadership. So we don't know why the leadership treating on the desk. Once he told us that you're going to be an announcement and since they were not hearing from him, they call him Kear. He's the third chief. I feel bad because we're not living decent life here. Yeah, our community is well polluted. We're not even living good life here because it's possible that we drink from that well, we get sick from chloride. We don't know, and we drawing water from the well drinking. We want the government to come in and meet with the third chief to tell maybe he don't know the responsibility. Let the government help us to tell him what to do in the community, the Shavita community, so that we can be in peace. Because we're not in peace at all when it comes to the people business. We live in Shavita, the people, when it face the death, they can't police on our road, no way for all to even pass. When you pass and say, you even come from buying your food, say, so finish cooking, you even able to eat. So we're suffering. The dirty water they coming down here, getting in our way. So we don't know what to do. Say, even you sitting down in front of your house, the people can let and sit down in front of you, the toilet, or even I said, when you're not there, they can't sit in toilet. It's people in this time, you there, we can't look up. Let's move here 2018. They don't have toilet in the town. Everybody comes down here to toilet. So the toilet basically, they're looking at that way. Even you sitting in front of your house, the people there even can't sit down right in front of you. They want toilet. Our community not safe when it's come to the people area. The people not able to control their people. They will people up when it rain fall. The water bring it to us, and we down and go. Our well is polluted, so we really crying, calling upon the government to come out. In the market, not easy for us. You have to jump over 4 to 5 part of people before you go to buy your food. When you come from buying your food, you cook, no way to eat. Because imagination to take care of people. So if back in the community will not follow people on the road. And so we don't know why the leadership treating on it.
Okay, thank you. uh Every time I listen to this teaser and I'm kind of like, wow. Well, folks, welcome back to the Kia Morning Show here on Kia Radio, FM 95.9. Like I told you this morning, I will have in studio Montserrat County District 3 Representative Honorable Smokey Moba. And as promised, so Honorable Smokey Moba has honored our invitation and he's here this morning in our studio. So we're going to have a wonderful conversation. It's going to be tough, and I urge you to stay glued to your monitors and just listen at the end. And we activate the lines, and then also we, have your say on the platform. And this platform is this particular conversation is live on various media on Golden TV and also on Punch TV Live as well. So you can follow. And so our Facebook page, Care Communications Network, and of course, be a part of the conversation. Small mobile. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother, and good morning to the library out there.
Oh, welcome to our studio.
Thank you for the invite. I'm This is one of my first time here. This is one of the station that I've been listening to Kear to, and thank God I'm here today.
Okay, it's good that event. How was it getting? Into our station.
The top one, because we use the Vatan RAM, and I think got the government official or whosoever responsible for that public work, they are listening to me this morning. They need to get there and see how best we can fix our role. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you're here now. First of all, let me ask you, how is your office of district representative capital building?
Uh, the office is good, and we are doing quite well as it relates to
You want to speak to the mic?
the three cardinal responsibility: lawmaking, oversight, and representation. We are doing quite well, and we look forward to see the opening, especially with tomorrow we will appear for after our break. We'll be getting back to see what we can do, especially as it relates to development and pushing the interest of our people agenda.
Okay. Okay. So to begin with, let's talk about Capitol Hill before we come to the government and then your district. First of all, you got elected. This is your first term.
Yeah.
Okay, in 2023. Uh, you were overwhelmingly voted by your people. Let me ask you first, how is the relationship with lawmakers, your colleagues at the Capitol building, you being a new lawmaker?
Uh, Being a new lawmaker, first of all, relationship is good. I will tell you that, and because there are some the old lawmaker who were helping to introduce or to how it's like the house. But in all, relationships are quite well. Yeah, we're doing good.
Okay. You can tell us some of the committees you own as a lawmaker.
Yeah, there are so many committee I'm on. I'm on judiciary and member of judiciary committee, and I'm also the chair on the labor committee. Then I'm the co-chair on youth and sport, and I'm with good governance. So it all have to do with public policy. Good governance. That's my field studies. Yeah.
Okay. This issue of many a times Liberians are complaining because at the problems of to Liberians, solution they are the one causing all these things. Sometimes the issue of lawmakers getting fast salaries and then the people constituents especially are running coming to lawmakers all the time. They believe that you, the lawmakers, are the problems, that are causing like the setback of Liberia.
I think the setback of Liberia is not a lawmaker. I would like to say this. I would like to be very clear on that. I think the setback of this country have to do with decision that the three branches take. And it also have to do with the electorates, our own people, because when you put in the wrong people, you expect to get the wrong figure. I think let's say some of you guys, they compare when they say garbage in, garbage out. So if you get the wrong person in to represent you, you get the wrong response. And let me say this: people talk about fat salary. The lawmaker salary is not fat. Then it was, but now it's not fat because they have already reduced it. I think the issue with the Capitol building is, quote unquote, I would say this: we are not together. That's the fight of it. We are not together. The three branches of government, they have cardinal responsibility and they have different functions, but yet and still they have to work together to at least support each other as it relates to the national agenda. But sometimes what you see, although we talk about check and balance, but sometimes what you notice is that when you have different political parties spearheading a branch of government, right? It creates that a vacuum where certain group will not be willing to work with another, certain group will be willing to undermine the agenda of another. So, quote unquote, this government is blessed because what I observed, the three branches are coordinating smoothly because a professional person who is the speaker to that of a professional person who is a lawyer from the judiciary end. And you have the president who understands the issue, the intricacies of good governance. So I'm sure in a very short possible time, we have just gone roughly about 6 to 7 months. In a very short possible time, people will work together and we will pick up. right? So the issue of the fat salary, as people keep saying, look at the salary of the executive. They make more money. You have people who
You
make
think so?
yeah, I'm telling you that. I worked with the executive before.
Okay.
I worked with a finance ministry before, right? And what I gather, there are agency, there are commission, and there are also ministry that those occupying key position make a huge salary than the lawmaker. And here's the thing: the one that is on the executive, they are not meeting the people, they are meeting the people on a daily basis as compared to the lawmaker. We meet our people on a daily, we are the direct representation of the people. So we encounter them, we encounter issue from their end. So when you encounter issue from their end, you have to meet up with it, especially the desire point. I always say that there are people who desire a lot. There are people who want you to pay their hospital bill. There are people who want you to pay for their wedding. There are people who want you to pay children's school fees. And as the lawmaker, it's your bound duty to see how you can mitigate that. If you cannot, trust me, you will not retain your position.
But you're not under obligation to do those things.
Look, those who executive cardinal responsibility is function towards their duty.
Okay.
For us, the three cardinal responsibilities is our duty, lawmaking, representation, give you direct insight with the people, and oversight. Oversight is just not the ministry and land agency. Oversight is with your district. There are things your district need. One of the oversight function will be electricity. You need to make sure you speak out there, right? And in speaking, you remember you have to lobby. That's where the lobbyistic power are come about. Your district need hospital, right? Always some people will keep saying the budget. We cannot expound the budget, right? Because we have allocation in the budget that should be in line with our district, right? So not just the budget, you need to get outside of the box to lobby, right? And even in the house, you have to lobby and make sure that your people interests are met.
Okay.
So there are key things that lawmaker doing. Like if I'm opportune now to go a broad street with the finance minister, right? I'm just taking the finance minister because he's the doing it for money. We'll talk about financial end, right? So if I take the finance minister and say, let's walk broad street, the guys are not call the young people will not call the name of the finance minister. They will call the name of the representative, right? And when they call your name, you need to do something. So this is this is the thing that we are going through. People will not understand. But all the feel that if you are there, you make 5,900 some more that it's all about bread and butter. But it's not about bread and butter. Yeah.
So it brings me to this. At a certain point in time, the speaker,
Yeah.
Councillor Fonati Kofar, even blasted that the lower house where you're from
Yeah.
has not even gotten a benefit
Yeah.
at that moment.
At the moment.
It was the upper house,
Yeah.
and he even threatened that the operations of the house will be shut down
Yeah.
because they were not you people were not getting your benefits. It also we saw lawmakers coming to Capitol building, up Capitol Hill that morning, riding tricycles, keke,
Yeah.
and of some $45,000 or so. What do you have to say about all of those?
Yeah, the tricycle story is an old story, but you try to make it new. So, but let me try.
Because lawmakers coming, you have vehicles, but you coming.
You're right. I always make this clear. The issue of lawmaking go beyond the way we see things, right? In order to lobby, in order to make sure that we have our oversight responsibility, it's just not to sit at Capitol building.
Okay.
It's just not about Mostrado lawmaker. It's about all 73 districts. So you have lawmaker from Grand Gita, you have lawmaker from Maryland, you have a lawmaker from River G, and the list go on. And how do you think your lawmaker get to their constituents when the road is very bad? So the issue is about the $45,000 vehicle. I said that we, from our people who occupied the position in the past, if we were going to work very hard to make sure to mitigate the issue of safe travel from here to Grand Gide, from here to Nima County, from here to Maryland, then you need not to put in the budget for the $5,000 vehicle. It's a bit too much, right? I said that the issue is that we need to do good roads. If you do good roads, the lawmaker can ride any car. The lawmaker can ride $12,000 car. The lawmaker can ride $50,000 car. But you cannot pay for a second-hand car now to go Maryland. It's not possible. You will never reach Maryland. So the $45,000 car gave you a new vehicle, like the Land Cruiser, because of the condition of the road. You can use the Land Cruiser to go Maryland. It makes sense. So when we were advocating colleagues. Not all of us have car. I mean Maserati. But the guy from Grand Gita may not have car. And he need to go to Grand Gita to meet his people. Right? So we lobby for that. And we also lobby not just for ourselves, we lobby for starvers. Right? We lobby for starvers. Our starvers need bus to get to work. You have starvers, almost 800 starvers. And the 800 need to get to work. How much is the salary? $250, $300. Can you use that money to the mom? So how will you take care of your family home? So the advocacy was about people, lawmakers who need car to get to their district, and our starvers. And we are about to advocate not just because I was just coming out listen to radio when Delon said that in the budget there's an allocation of $8 million for JFK. It means to the Liberian people, when you put $8 million in the budget, we have gone roughly about 9 months, almost 7 to 8 months, right? And we see nothing at JFK. So you want to tell me that the $8 million is just for paracetamol, right? Quinine and other things? No, it makes no sense. We need equipment at JFK. When we talk about the $8 million, what makes a hospital effective and efficient for 8 people is about the equipment you have. Get to JFK. My daughter just fell off. She went at JFK, right? The MR, the CT scan was down. We had to go Jackson as though we came back. There was not even an advanced MR. We had to leave from here to go Ghana. How many of us can afford to leave Liberia to go Ghana? That's the reason our people dying. And we are about to say no to that. Like I rode the keke, I'm about to do something strange. And I always say this, the only way Liberia is the aggressive approach. It's the aggressive approach to expose, right? To allow our people to know on a daily basis what is happening, right? And the intent of our government official. I think when you take the oath as a seven is the one who serve his people and not the pockets. And not the pockets.
With all of these things you said, there are other benefits that lawmakers, awarded or they are entitled to.
Yeah.
One of the lawmakers has always been your colleague from District 10, Representative Koluba. He has come out to say that the benefits and salaries of lawmakers should be cut down. He wants to solicit signatures so that people can support him in a quest. You, as colleague do you support this?
The benefits. So I would like to submit break it down. I want us to discuss that. Let us break it down and know the benefit of lawmaker. So here's it. The benefit of lawmaker would be the coupon, which is the gasoline. You need to get to work, right? You need the coupon to get to work. So holistically, the benefit as a coupon, you cannot drop it down because you need to get to work every day. You need to get to your constituents every day.
Even though you're in
I need to run my district office every day at the district, right? No one paying for the district office there. No one paying the workers, the young people at the district office, right? The women wing. No one paying them. It's all about our pockets. I don't want to be like Yeke, who says something and behind the mirror is another thing. I'm myself. Yeah. I would like to be myself.
Okay.
And speak. So if you were to compare the benefit, the so-called benefit, with what the executive is making, executive have benefit of housing, lawmaker zero. Executive have benefit of trash car, lawmaker zero.
You don't have scratch card?
No. Executive have coupon in huge number, lawmaker just 22%. Then we cry and say lawmaker. What make it broad is the number of individual we have as lawmaker, 73, right? So 73, so just look at scratch car, huge one and give it 73 man, it make no sense. So if it like that, there's no need for more district.
Hmm. And you think so?
I'm saying that. No need for more district. No need for ladies to go about to do their censor for new district because the more you add, the more the money grow. So the issue, what I observe in government is not just about quote unquote lawmaker salary, executive salary. It's about we doing the right thing. And the right thing, some of the right thing could be people are outsourcing. Look at the minimum wage today. It's beyond the threshold of other country. But yet and still people are outsourcing. Look at Beer Mountain today. Few people click in this country just enjoy our natural resources. So that should be our focus. How can we acquire more to beef up our budget from 700,000 to $1 billion? How can we do that? And I say it's simple to do.
But you think
Very simple to do.
the struggling economy?
We all need to work. That's all. We need to work and have a strong monitoring and evaluation unit that will evaluate concessions. See Beer Mountain. Beer Mountain, go there and do your own investigation. The gold that leave our country on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
Go Western Cluster. Go Bao Chico. Go Esalameta and see the iron ore leaving on a daily basis. They will keep saying no money. Are these guys paying their full share? Where our people can benefit? Go to the location they are taking all of these things from. Get to Kear. Look at the life of our people. They build a kitchen and call it hospital. Then we say we seek the interests of our people.
So what does Yaka Colbas, do? I mean, his advocacy. How is it different from yours?
Yaka is different. Yaka is more aggressive. Yaka is more aggressive. That's one point. Two to that, Yaka use most often the other word.
Oh.
I'm aggressive, but my approach is professional. We discuss issue. We show the gaps, the challenges, and find solution how to handle those challenges. So Yeke is different from me. I'm not Yeke. I'm small. But yet still in the house, we are twins brother.
And you people
We have a similar idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's come to national government. President Boyka took office in 2024 January.
You're right.
Precisely the 22nd. He's barely 9 months in office now.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the performance of the government, looking at good governance and looking at infrastructure, all of those things, corruption and everything.
All right. First of all, I would like to start with corruption because corruption, for my something that we all need to look at in order to help support the Joseph Boyka government. If care is not taken, then I'm sorry, it will end up to be like any other government in the past. So I quote unquote corruption. I think we've been listening to the various media. They make mention of government official, people in government. We just listened not too long, another person resigned. Quote unquote high corruption. So I think corruption should be one of the main thing that Boyka, this government need to look at. I will take you to the issue of the yellow machine through this government, right? When it started with the yellow machine, I knew that some scenario were played, some fire were played. Because if you can come up and say $80 million, right, for 285 pieces of earthquake moving model, it makes no sense. That's the first area I went fired from the government. I was close to the government because I feel that we all need to help the government because we are part of the government. But with the F moving machine that they told us $80 million, I feel that people within the system were playing games. It make no sense to tell me that $80 million you could pay $80 million for machine that worth $28 million and lie to our people to exploit the country. So I have issue with that. And beyond that, they use $21 million, 20 to $21 million for the road project. Right? When you heard 112 of the budget, the beginning, right? And they said we're facing road. Where is the road today? You cannot face road with mud. They were close to the rainy seasons. I was on radio, ELBC, I said that. You cannot use to face road. And today, there is an impact. The impact is car and I'm easily moving to the rural area. That's one. Then another thing they make mention of, and I knew it just couldn't fit in our system, is the issue of uh, allowing people to leave their tenure position,
Okay.
right? And chasing after people who were part of other political parties. In good governance, as you stated, good governance is about togetherness, idea, one idea. It's not about separate idea. It's not about dismissing people. It's not about unfair dismissal. It's not about wrongful dismissal. It's not about disunity. It's about unity. So there were a lot of things they did that were not in line with own arrest agenda.
Do you see President Boakai, putting thought to this whole corruption saga? With the recent one, causing the former Minister of Commerce, Amin Moda, to resign.
Let me tell you this. President Boakai alone cannot put stop to corruption. We'll be wasting our time. It's good not to create the understanding, to create the feeling that Boakai is capable of stopping corruption. We'll be wasting our time. Boakai, together with his official, especially the young one, like us, we need to stop the stealing. We need to stop looking at our own pockets and look at the interests of the Liberian people. So, Boakai is there as the president. Boakai have his own way of doing things. Boakai is trying in his own weak way to make life better. That's the intent. But those around may have their own intent. So the only way this can happen is by penalizing people. It's by supporting the war and economic crime code. If we do that and put that into perspective, the issue of corruption will reduce. But if we cannot take the issue of economic crime code serious, and it's like giving green light, continue stealing. So one thing, people steal and resign. That's, as we call it, the way. Just easy way to leave.
And that's why
when you steal and resign. When you steal, you should be penalized. You should be investigated. If proven, you should be penalized for your action.
Okay.
That's the only way a lot of people were involved stealing, hardcore corruption.
So, in other words, those who are have been allegedly, caught up in a web of corruption.
Beautiful.
It is not just about resignation, but there should be, investigation beyond the act, or not just resigning and then going scot free.
Yeah. So without penalizing the individual, it's like giving green light, almost like a traffic light to everybody go and steal. So if a guy steals, he openly resign. What happens next? They go into business. So if you steal, there should be a team set up to investigate, or we may ask the GAC to investigate. If they come up with findings, facts that you stole, that should be penalized at least 2-3 years in jail. Yeah.
Let's come to District 3, where our whole conversation now will be centered. First of all, let's begin with the relationship with you and your district. How is your district residents? How is the relationship with you and your people?
Oh, it, after the election, we did not put away the district. We were with the district all throughout. We did a lot of projects, and we are doing still doing projects with the district school. But yet, it's still in the district. You may have one or two people who would not be in your interest, no matter what, right? Like the Bwaka government, like the CDC government. After George Weah won, there were people who were against CDC. Like was Bwaka, there are people who just hate Bwaka. So you always find that in society. So the district, over and all, the district is doing quite well, and we are as a people.
Let's look at your vision for the entire district number three. What's your vision for the people of district three?
The vision is quote unquote to reset the entire district because then people start from money, social development form, county development form. Today there is nothing that can be showing. We want to have a different district, a district where we can decentralize our entire activity, where every community leader, block leader can be a part to form part of what we're doing. So we usually meet our people, give report to them every month, right? We have two different meetings, and we thought it wise to lead project with the people to and also to serve as supervisors for this project, not to be the one to spend, let the people use their own money. And we thought it also wise to help with our own we will to help a different project. So we did the roundabout. I think you heard about the roundabout. We did the Wintown Market. They are there now working. We also started the construction of a multi-purpose mini college. Right, we did the foundation. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
we like. Go ahead, you like.
Yeah, we did the foundation of the mini college. We just completed that. We also did some roads. We also electrified the street, the Puebla street. For a long time, they did the wiring and there were no current. We had to negotiate with the LEC, and today we have lights on the street of Puebla.
Mhm.
And we also projected solar light in other areas that were necessary. And we gave also roughly now 128 scholarship, not just from our own institution. We have from institution from the district, college, and other areas. And with the young people, we had to put the young people together. We got to have a team that is living from block to block, making sure to carry on awareness so that most of our young people can leave drugs. And we are there doing quite well, and we remain strong and to help our people as it relates to our agenda.
Talking about projects, I drove around pipeline,
Yeah.
especially that roundabout. I mean, what heard about that development? How did you see that place, and what came to your mind when you always passed over there, that particular roundabout? Because now it has changed. I drive there every day. Even the other day when I drove to you, and I was like, wow. I mean, this place is so beautiful.
All right, I think everything is not about government. It's about us. When you believe in giving to humanity, because I traveled from here to Ghana. I saw the roundabout in Ghana. When I came, I tried negotiating with public work to see how best they could do the roundabout to no avail. So we had to do the roundabout ourselves because government is the official. I form part of government, so I should be at a point in time to amend the interest of government. So we thought it wise to do the roundabout where it could beautify because that's the center point of the entire district to beautify our center point where people can go about doing their businesses, people can go and take picture. So we did the roundabout. It was a big cost. We spent close to 13,000 United dollars.
That's
Yeah,
a huge amount of money.
yeah, on the roundabout. But our entire focus about the roundabout was to do a waterfall.
The water.
Yeah, but they played politics in it, and we couldn't do
You
the
mean
waterfall. Yeah, the
right
center.
yeah,
Yeah,
center of the roundabout?
yeah, center of the roundabout.
So what
So,
stopped it?
uh, we have one or two of our guys who ran along with us during the election. They were in position at the Pins the city hall,
Mhm.
and they had to do their own thing to stop us from doing the roundabout, the waterfall, but we did the roundabout. But one roundabout we are looking at, because my thing is not just about district number three. I'm a Liberian, and it's about Liberia at large. We started the multi-diagnosis treatment and surgery center already. We already finished with the first floor, and I hopefully by the end of next week, the entire something will be complete, and we're doing the roofing
Okay.
with the multi diagnosis treatment center, surgery center. I did that because quite recently my daughter fell down from the step. She had issue with the brain. I had to fly her from here to
Hmm.
Ghana, and I would try by all means in like there were no way. We have good doctors, because when we went Ghana, the same report they gave us in Liberia was the same report they gave us in Ghana.
Yeah.
So I thought of it. I said, but then, since we have good data, it's all about the equipment and the facility. So we did that building. It's a building, state of the art building, and hopefully when we open we should have our MR app. I'm going to lobby with some partners in China. We should have a CT scan here, MRI, ECG, where no need to fly to Ghana. You could do all of your diagnosis here and know what is happening with you. So we thought it wise to introduce it here in Liberia, despite all of the laws people are causing. Some will say, oh, he didn't build it in the district, but there is no land in the district. So
Okay.
we had to get to the next district, which is district number two.
Okay.
So I feel that if you are sick in like anywhere in Liberia, people come to JFK. People leave Maryland to come to JFK. People leave Grand Gila to come to JFK. JFK is almost like an uphaul, right? That could take care of all medical issue. So likewise, if I'm building in District two, we're already doing a project in District three.
Mhm.
So if it's in District two, it's still in Liberia. It's not in Ghana. It's not in Guinea. It's in Liberia. So if you say you can still get to District two because of the land space and do your treatment or do your diagnosis. So the issue of building where and when, because I'm a lawmaker, District 3 should be in District 3. When the land is not there, we found the space to do it. All you need to do, like what we have with the multi international school, we have people leaving on a daily basis. We provide buses that take scholarship students from District 3 there.
Wow.
Yeah. Because we try, look, I saw the land, 1 acre in the district to buy, but they play politics. Full out men.
So nobody wanted to sell the land to you, even though it would have benefited the district.
If people had the land in my interest, could have given me the land. But the person that had the land was from different. He supported another person.
Hmm.
So he felt that giving me that land, that property in the district name will boost
Mhm.
my morale for 2029. And 2029 is still it's away from us.
Okay.
But our politics here, the politics envy. It's not like personal related where we
Yeah.
all can have common goal and focus on the interests of our country, but it's all about how can I bring this person down.
Oh,
We need to get away with it.
okay.
Yeah, because other country around us, they support each other, and we need to support each other than bringing each other down.
Your district, the elders council. I mean, there has been this rigmarole between you and the elder council. I mean, how is that matter now? How's the relationship?
All right, when I joined I joined the government 2012 at the Ministry of Planning and Economic Affairs, and I was the one with the National Capacity Development Unit. We spent roughly about 2 years, and I resigned from government because I saw that there was huge corruption going on. So I am one person that believe in transparency in any institution. So when I took over the office of the district, I told the other council down to the DDC that we should have a spot check. It should be audited and tell what they are doing with our money. We have the administrative billing that people give out for wedding and other activities, the generate funds. So if you generate funds, I should know what you are doing with the funds. Whether it's interest of our people, whether you are spending in the interest of our people. Likewise, our social development fund, the county development fund, I saw signature in the position. I saw signature from the elder, right? From the quote unquote the lawmaker then. So my question was, like, what did you do with the money, right? So I need a comprehensive report,
Okay.
right? And after the comprehensive report, we will put in an audit to audit you to make sure you did the right thing. They went against me for the issue of transparency. And they were all either from the Unity Party. They are all associated with the Unity Party. And the standard bearer of the Unity Party said there is no business as usual. There's no business as usual. Quote unquote, in turn, mean corruption should stop.
Exactly.
So I asked them, we should audit you. If I'm leaving, I will be open for an audit. What I did is one time with the retreat, we gave a detailed financial report. Every cent along with the receipt, we show. And this is the reason I have a team. When we buy, we make sure there is a receipt. When people buy, we make sure there should be a receipt. So if we can continue like that, like when I listened to Dylan this morning, he also make mention of to detail our budget, to have a breakdown of the budget.
Okay.
You cannot come and say $98 million for health ministry. Damn, $98 million for health ministry? Detail it. Tell us.
How is it going to be?
How, yeah, that's the main thing. But most often you see the figures, right? Then I listen to Dylan talking about if we have more time, maybe the next time we discuss about the budget alteration. I was a team member of that budget alteration. He make mention of realignment. The problem keep for the executive to realign the budget. That's total nonsense. At the public budgeting, when you realign budget, you adjust. But we're talking about shifting here. Alteration. When you take figure to another figure, you shift. A budget go along with law. You cannot shift figure. When you shift figure, that's alteration. And shifting could be for a reason. He said they realign for the same intended purpose. When you realign, you adjust. It makes sense. But when it's in the budget, they shift. It wasn't about realignment. It was about shifting. When you take a figure, $90 million from public administrative sector and take it to an area, right? You are shifting. You moved. So when you move, there is an alteration.
Okay.
That's wrong. To have a statement on the radio, but I would like you to open that up. It could be any other radio station. Dylan and myself will discuss the intricacies of the budget.
We will have to we will see how we can do that. But still, so now that you talk to your elders, you needed transparency according to you when it comes to the account of the district. So how are they? I mean, how is the matter and how are they seeing it? Because even though according to you, they were against your action.
Yeah, okay. We came down because in leadership, when you have to like be the one to give her, right? Because we went as far as court. They took me to court. We are with the civil law court now. And let me say this: for transparency issue and honesty, you even you like to care to go to Supreme Court because the right thing needs to be done. So with the elder, I think they are understanding what we stand for, and we are coming together, right? We are coming together. We just had a meeting quite recently, and another team of elder is working along with the elder because it's split now. So they understand that it's all about the interest of the district, our people. You won't believe that even the multi-purpose building, I was stopped from building that. After they gave me the go ahead and do your building. But I think sometimes people think that when we talk about doing development, the money should be given to them. I'm not that leader that give money to people. Anyone think that would make a mistake. If I give you money, 500 United States dollars, I will tell you what to do and go along with you. That's the only way the people will feel you. So if I'm giving you 500 and I'm telling you to buy cement, you're going to go and buy the cement with sandpaper? Because I'm trusting you now with sandpaper. If you misuse my 500, we'll jail you for it. That's how it works.
Talking about buying cement.
Yeah.
when you carrying out these projects,
Mhm.
especially in the district,
Yeah.
uh, do you sometimes call maybe your predecessor or some of your leaders, community leaders as well?
There's so many of them working along with me. So many of them.
Hmm.
And even a lady, Nancy Yola, who ran with us, she called me son. She said, "You are doing the right thing. Because you are doing the right thing, I will be with you throughout." Yeah. And I got Clark. Isaac Clark is with me too. So the rest of the other guys, like, this support the initiative we're doing, because just less than 6 months, we are projecting this way, right? So I don't want to get it wrong. People get their lawmaker think about their lawmaker differently, because mobile is doing this and my lawmaker is not doing anything. I've been hearing that over radio so many times. So the thing here is that your lawmaker may not have the power to lobby. He may not have the international partner connection. I have that. So what I'm doing, I'm not doing it for my own pocket. Few will come from my pocket, and few may not come from my pocket. I'm a businessman. The lawmaker may not be a businessman. He may not understand how to connect outside. So you can't blame your lawmaker. That's my strength. Everybody have God bless them with a specific strength. So my strength is what I'm using for my people in the district, because I believe in humanity.
The issue of youth empowerment in your district, we see here in Liberia now, the young people are, I mean, going astray, many of them on drugs and other things. How are you addressing, your youth empowerment when it comes to giving them, some sort of opportunities for young people in your district?
Yeah, so here's the thing. Um, we could try, but our little we try may not be good for everyone. May not be strong enough to help. So what we said, and I keep saying this, in the budget, we talk about shifting of the budget. We also talk about realignment of the budget. So if you carry on realignment, it's adjustment, right? You adjust per sector. But when you take it from sector to another sector, you shift. That's wrong. So all of the shifting they did in the budget, it was shifting for the interest of the young people. It could be so beautiful.
Okay.
If you are shifting to help mitigate, it makes sense. If you are shifting to create rehabilitation center, it makes sense. If you are shifting to send money to redemption to get CT scan and MRI that will benefit everyone, it makes sense. But the shifting was done without an intent purpose. I call that hardcore corruption.
Wow.
And I can defend it anywhere, not in the interest of the Liberian people. So I'm making it clear. All of our shifting, we plan to shift, it should be in the interest of the Liberian people. Sometimes people say we shift to health ministry. For what purpose? What's the intent of shifting? We shift to this place. What's the intent of that shifting? Right? Let the Liberian people be aware of it.
Okay.
But now the issue of drugs is so high. I said it on radio not a few days ago. I lost like from drugs.
2%.
2%.
Wow. From your district?
Yeah, from my district, from drugs. Then the lady cried. She said that Mobile is the one, he gave the children money every time he's supporting drugs. I think it makes no sense. I'm giving back to humanity. When I'm passing the young guys around, no rehabilitation center. The government is not doing anything. They are out there, red light, Center Street. The young people, they need to help. But when you pass, I have to give money to help them to find food to eat. Just quite recently, I bought 8 car washing machine and shared to 8 washing center in my district to support them. Government need to come in. When I said it, I said that what make the young people outside is because no job. They are boring, no job. So because no job, nothing to do, they take drugs. So one way to mitigate after rehabilitation is to give them job to do. Remember it was somewhere around 2011 when they had a vocational program.
Yeah.
Where students after school, you get to the various concession, do some work, they pay you, get to the various ministry, they pay you. There were not much drugs around.
Of course, I can remember that.
There were not much people taking drugs. But when we say this, all we hear is there's no job, the country hard, economics so difficult. Remember this, there's no job, but yet and still we have Lebanese men all in the stores around here. They are occupying. They are occupying.
In their pockets.
Come in. I guess just so for the last we went to Seti Brother. I'm on labor. That's my committee.
Okay.
Business end to business end. When I went there, you can get and do your own information, do your own fast funding. They gave me soft drink. After that, I don't need a soft drink. I don't take soft drink. Right? And I went there peaceful. Because the thing about labor issue is about not just the employee, it's about the employer and the employee. So when I went there, they brought in their labor man, who is the head of the labor union there. We discussed. He said a whole lot of good things. And I'm sure he said a whole lot of good things because he was under the camera. So he said a whole lot of good things. But mind you, I went along with 3 persons. 3 of my guys. Along with lawmakers. The guys were sent around. They did their own investigation already. There are huge labor issue there. There are people who is with the minimum wage, 143, but yet and still they have been paid $80.
Wow.
I'm aware of that. T brother. So my next approach will be next month. When I'm going there to do fact fund. My oversight is to make sure the right thing is done. That's my oversight.
Folks, if you just tuned in, you're listening to the Kear Morning Show here on Kear Radio FM 95.9. My guest is District 3 Representative Honorable Sumoke Moba. We here having a wonderful conversation. We talk Capitol Hill, we talk national government. We in District 3, and you listen to him. We talk about youth empowerment as well and job related issues. And he has responded very well. So we're going to interact with you now. Wherever you are, it's about time. We talk to you, the audience out there. The numbers are 0772 758 958, 0772 758 086 393 184, 086 393 184. For those of you following us via Facebook, you can also call us on WhatsApp +231 886 681198 +231 886 681198. Those are the numbers you can use to be a part of the conversation. This interview or conversation is live on various media outlets: Punch FM Live, Punch TV, also Golden TV, and other media outlets. You can also follow us via our social media platform on Facebook and be a part of the conversation. Honorable Small, while we are with course, let's talk about the women in your district. Many times during campaign, you people make promises to women, will give you loans, will give you this, will empower you, what have you. What have been so far some of the things you've done for the women, especially within district number 3?
All right. For the women, I'm working along with them. We had a training program, TVEC vocational program, where we put out 165 women. The speaker was the keynote speaker for that program.
Okay.
And the next phase of the program will be coming up November, where it's a free program where there is no fee attached. We take care of your copybook, we take care of your t-shirt, and we have machines, sewing machines. We go about teaching you how to cater. And there are so many other things that the women program that they attend. And we hope this coming November will be the second phase of the program where another group of women can come and improve their and make a meaningful out of it. Because I believe it's not just about teaching people, it's not about giving loan. I don't believe in giving huge loan to people, giving money, because most of the loan people give, even Access Bank or other people today, there is no impact. There haven't been any improvement of our people's life. So we teach them how to fishing. We create trade for you to learn, and afterward you can go and do your own hustle. Yeah.
Okay. So there's this huge college you constructing
Yeah.
for is it for the people of district number three or let's hear more about the college you I mean.
Yeah, the mini college is not just for the people of it's not about us. To be frank with you, it's not about us. It's not our own property. It's the property, district property. We are doing that so that we can create job at the same time, not just the creation of job, but to help mitigate the issue of education, affordable education, because our plan with the mini college is to have what we call a center, a laboratory, science laboratory, where all the school, because in the whole district there is no science lab, even the government school. So we cannot build the science lab in the government school to make it government related, government owned, because government have the right to do our own project. I'm not the one there to do government project. I'm there to do what I can for my people. So we want to do this science lab that we no one have a specific control of, but you can get your lab instructor from any other school in the district, get there and do your lab. So we will do per session and allot time to the various schools so that it is not just the theoretical part of the learning, but they can also have a hints on the practical. So what we also plan to do is to in the medical college to have a computer department where our young people can go and just pay a letter that will be placed in the district account. That letter could help them become a computer literate, right? Then we have program for women, the second floor, where women go and do their own thing with a minimum, not much. But when you are from the district, outside of the district, you pay the regular fee, right? So it's all about the young people, the women, and to empower people through teaching so that they can have something to do and take home. So our approach is a decentralized approach where we touch every way of life. Then our focus, another focus would be social work, right? This is why we are throwing emphasis of the social development form to target those areas. Our rule that we have a lot of bar rules. So this part, what I'm doing from my end and what Liz will be doing, Liz will be doing the real technical college.
Yeah.
I'm doing mini, and Liz will be doing from our list amount. What is allotted to us because they say 100,000 is no more 100,000. They reduce it to 50,000. So we have engaged this, and we'll be doing what we told is the building report forth is more than 300,000, but it could be done segmentically, right? Where you do the frame work on the framework, we do our second floor, our third floor. We will be there fighting hard, lobbying around to solicit form and close up all of the gap to the blocks. We can buy the blocks and do the rest of the building, right? But what we need for this, because every year at least something will come to the district then we can focus that on where we have it with our project. Then, so it gave us 2 billion now. So the next one with the social development fund and that's of the county development fund, we can project that for our roads, bridges that we need, right? And we will not need quota road. That's why I always tell people, right? Even with the issue of the president, in order to help as it relates to development or the connectivity of our road, all the president needed to have done was 285 earthquake machine. We got the front end loader. We got the motor grader and other things. But meanwhile, waste of time. What we need, I will keep saying it everywhere I go. What we need is the rock crusher in every county, because the only way you face road is with rock. You can face road with mud. So we need a rock crusher in every county. Maserati, we have 17 districts. We just need 2 rock crusher sites. Just tell the lawmaker, get there, take the rock, and go and build your road. And right? We all will be willing to go there and build our road. So if you have 17 lawmakers going in, carrying their own truck to face their road, you have more road, construction of road, right? And it tells you that it will be decentralized because we are doing our own project. We just need the support. So to government, the machines are fighting. But 285 is too much. So reduce the 285 to 120. We yet to see whether we see the 285 machine. Another area would be they make mention of doing the beginning, the embryonic stage of the entire thing. They said that there were 20,000 young people.
But the FTA, I think
So you are the journalist now.
they announced that
I would like to
about
know
to
from you.
graduate,
Yeah.
about to certificate those participants of the project.
So I'm just hearing it from you that they're about to graduate them. So what next? We discussing young people here. I'm representing young people. So what next after graduation? Will they go and sit and start taking drugs? Or will we give them something to do? We have all the Soviet. Go see the bill up. I'm telling you, do your own assessment. Go see the bill up. Enter see the bill up. You see more than 10, 15 Lebanese men. So you want to tell me that the young people can occupy the job? The next thing they will tell you, say, the guys are not honest. Librarians are not honest. Oh my God. So you want to tell me in this country there is no one honest? All the churches we have around here. Wow. So what the council of churches doing when there is no honest people? It makes no sense. You have honest people, but the willpower to allow our young people to take the position, to have those a low-level job is difficult. But yet and say we see Lebanese, Indian, Chinese occupying this job. It's wrong.
0772 758 958 0772 958 086 393 184. Let's go to the line now and start to take your calls. Oh my God. This person, Josh, I don't know what's happening to this line. 0772 758 958 0772 758 958 086 393 184 are the numbers you can use. We have Representative Sumoke Moaba of District Number 3 in our studio, and we are discussing his district. We talk about the government and other national issues as well. So if you're there, and let's before we recognize some of our Facebook follower, Michael Fast Thinking Process. I'm following from St. Paul Bridge Youth Association office. Garcia, where he said, good morning. I am following from Old Rosemary Road. The incoming federal governor is following from his office. Aloysius Brooks Kear says, good morning. Aloysius Brooks says, I'm following from Lower Marquette County. Morris Brown says, great work. And Willie says, good morning. I'm following from work. Okay, thanks to all of you for your comments on Facebook. Honorable Small, we are out of time already. And we thank you for honoring this invitation. We hope to have more of this conversation. But we sincerely apologize anyway for the breaking. This morning, good morning. Yes, good morning. And even where you call from? Let's hear you, Mr. Taylor.
Hear from you on your district. It was one of the districts heavily challenged or contested for. Part of the relationship with some of the holy school, one of the contestants, and the third is wanted you to represent them because you want to down their school and the next. How is the relationship with you and the school? Do you solicit their views or input in the district?
Okay, thank you so much. You will respond. Okay. Yeah, so it's asking about the relationship with your colleagues.
Yeah. With I would not just you see all of them, but roughly with about 80%, we are all working together in the interest of the district. Because I told you from the beginning, I believe in decentralization approach where we all share ideas in decision making, where I take your idea, you understand mine, and we see how best we can amend to make the best of our ideas and push the district forward. So we're doing well, every one of us.
Okay, so let's just wrap up.
Thank you.
We're out of time already.
People like, bro, thank you.
Yeah, okay, thank you so much. The voice of district number 3 representative, and I was more about there. And of course, thanks to all of you for following the Kear Morning Show. We'll take our break. And of course, we will be back again on tomorrow morning with another edition. Until then, do have yourself a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
I want to I'm in studio, right? So,